Okay, I'm back. I actually reached the maximum. It said I reached the maximum time on that video, but I'm just finishing up here. Basically, because it's just a relevant part to it. So basically, Michael Jackson and Prince have been physically eliminated from this particular life cycle at this point. So they will not be able to obviously get me pregnant, which is a big task and a big part of this whole thing, as I previously stated briefly, and I'll talk more about that soon on this. That is actually coming up next, more on my unborn son and whatnot, who will inherit this position, who's expected to inherit the position. So basically, those two individuals are physically eliminated at this point. And I will talk more about raising the dead soon, because that is, as I stated, the underworld, the holding cells in heaven, or I'm sorry, the holding cells halfway to heaven, halfway to hell, the holding facilities for deceased spirits, they're ready. They're ready to come back. And so just briefly on that, really not long at all, because that's really its own subject matter. Um, Basically, the good spirits, good people in halfway to heaven, basically, uh, the holding facility for good spirits, they will have priority on returning to earth. Bad spirits, they have the opportunity, even upon death, to work on spiritual advancement, meaning as I stated, the spiritual balance. If you're found to be predominantly evil through spiritual weighing, you're considered predominantly evil. So that's when you would go to the holding facility for bad deceased spirits. So even in death, they have the opportunity for spiritual advancement. Okay, so basically, people that are in that holding area, for the predominantly evil spirits, they have they're required to spiritually advance before they're eligible for return to earth. Because we can't return bad spirits because they're considered predominantly evil for a reason. Okay, so we can't taint the earth further by just returning them anyone. You know what I mean? You can't bring anyone back from the dead because it could create more evil upon the earth. So people in the holding area for the good deceased spirits will have priority in returning to earth. So I'll talk more about that. So basically, there's two individuals left physically upon this earth. That would be, so the next person, if you have to jump to the next, even Michael Jackson and Prince are spiritually next in line, 2 and 3, but they're physically not here, so that's the issue with the conception of the unborn son. So basically, if Ptah is found unworthy or even undesirable to do the position, he doesn't want to do it, or is not found worthy to do it, which he is still found worthy to do it, being that Ra still wants me to pursue that marriage. He is still found to spiritually be worthy of the position. Now, his desire to do the position, that's something he has to figure out, because I'm not aware of that as of now. But basically, if for whatever reason he doesn't end up taking his intended position, you go to the next physical individual in line, which would be Nasir Jones, Nas. So he would be the next in line as we're speaking now, because he's physically here still. And same thing, for whatever reason, if Nasir Jones is not found worthy of that position, or undesirable of such a position. This is down the line. We're not going to talk about this now, because this is not, the child does not have to be conceived right away. And I'll talk about more of that when I talk about the unborn son. But basically, the next physical individual in line for that position would be Nazir Jones. And then again, if he is found unworthy, okay, Nazir Jones, or undesirable to do the position, you go to the next person. I don't know what's going on out here, but you go to the next person, which would be John Bon Jovi, which is, it's just, I don't know, I was very shocked to learn that, I guess, because I'm not shocked because of his race. I'm just shocked, or his ethnicity. I'm shocked because, I mean, I would have thought it would have been someone else. But, you know, those are the facts. It's been confirmed, okay, because I did need to clarify that. So that is how the order of the thrones go. Now, these are just people these are people I'm already married to, okay? So if I don't marry anyone new, you get this? These individuals would be in line for those positions. And I need to talk more about this, really. I don't really want to end the video right now. But the issue is that the Hate Me Now video, I want to talk more. See, I need to talk more about that when it comes to Nazir, because in the video, I'll just say briefly, I would be the girl in silver dancing in the video. The girl all in silver body paint. That would be me in the video. It's so what that means is that I have on silver, okay? So what that means is that there are two women that, not one, but two women who would be more superior to me than in that marriage, if that was going to happen at some point. So what that means is that he has a wife who has a gold diamond in her, who has a gold band with a precious stone in it, and he also has a wife who has a gold band. So I would be third in that marriage, and it doesn't matter who you are. I'm the savior, and who I am, Ra's daughter. It doesn't matter. You always honor that hierarchy when it comes to marriage. So I would not come into, I'm just getting ahead of myself, but just say I would not come into that marriage being the most superior wife in that situation, even who I am. So that's also an issue, because Ra does not want me to have to demote myself in a marriage to conceive the child. Basically, it's my own fault, because I wasn't supposed to be out marrying various people. But like I said, various circumstances happened.
It was almost finished. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Okay, I'll stop the video now. That's alright. So I'll continue tomorrow, because I have to discontinue the video right now. But it's really relevant, so I'll just continue tomorrow. Alright.